The name of this section of the book of Judges, chapter 2, from 11 down, is Israel served Baal. Israel served Baal. Judges chapter 2, verse 14. And the anger of the Lord YAHAWASHI was hot against Israel, and he delivered them into the hands of the spoilers that spoiled them. And he sold them into the hands of their enemies round about, so that they could not any longer stand before their enemies. I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to YAHAWASHI, the word YAHAWASHI, for giving us apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word of sincerity and truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. What is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles in the soils of America, simultaneously the terrorists, O Lord, looking to hold for a night into the chambers, simultaneously the terrorists, O Lord, shooting laser beams to ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. Hey, I brought this out, take the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place. Spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, spiritually known as Egypt, spiritually known as Babylon, and all other filthy customs they took on. Because this is the last captivity we're in, and it's the last time the Lord is going to spoil us. The last time the Lord is going to has hand us into the hands of the spoilers. And his anger is weighing down against us. Just thought of a verse. I can find it. The YAHAWASHI for this mercy. I'm trying to think. Salakia. I'm thinking about a verse, but I just can't remember exactly where it's at. How do you navigate? Just can't word it right in my mind. Hey, shalom. Yeah, we could use this one. It was another one I was thinking. I kind of lost train of thought. Salakia. Just trying to think of the verse, but kind of fell out. But this looked like this could be a good one too, based upon the conversation, this holy conversation. Because every time we went off, the Lord dealt with us according to our situation. He put us in a bad situation, right? And if He dealt good with us, He put us in a good situation. So that's what you got to keep in mind, you know. And people that's new to this, or even people that's feeling doubt on anything, like, oh, when is it gonna, because we all feel like it's time, we want it to be over, but it's just procedures that's gotta happen. Because every day I think like that, man, I can't wait to get the hell out of here, and we just want this thing to end because this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Totally is. Most dangerous nightmare ever. Out of all our captivities, man. And like it said, one second, let me find that. He said he said Judge chapter, another thing that this is very spiritual, because I remember when when the elder brothers was giving out little tests. I studied this. We're going to go over this, and the Book of Judges really stuck out for me, and it taught me a lot. Like especially these parts right here, based upon our disobedience, you know. And I read through, because hey, coming into the truth, I didn't read the Bible, and I learned the Bible now, just based upon Slovakia, just based upon coming in the truth. Prior before 2007, I didn't really do it. I never read the Bible. Never looked in it. So that's now looking into it. My mother always told me about the Bible, like Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. But even that didn't resonate because it didn't make sense. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. It's like it was something missing. But I watched a whole lot of Bible movies, just based upon I would put my face there as Moses. And I remember seeing the movie Maccabees when I was young, like around Easter time. A lot of movies we played during Easter time. And I was like, wow, why did this feel different? Like looking at them, but they not it's a movie. People are acting, playing a role. Well, the Bible, once you learn the scriptures, it's not, you have to extrapolate. You got to read between the lines. And then you get a clear indication that these people that's trying to be these people in this book is not these people. These people that's trying to be another people, they have roles in the book, but they don't want to be them. We went over that at camp too about the Edomites, how they taking on a custom that's not theirs. Salakia. Oh, Salakia, one second. Hey, Shalom. So, learning this is brought us to the conclusion that we was missing a whole big portion of our history. So we had to go deep depth into it. And YAHAWASHI for controlling the whole thing, for being him, for existing, for these lessons that we have here bestowed upon us. Because now we knowing that what we did wrong, we're learning how to judge. We're judging ourselves first, rebuking ourselves first, and then we can rebuke others. Because we can't go out there doing the same madness they're doing, and then expecting. That's being a hypocrite. So we have to learn how to be righteous, have morals, and that's what this is about, being righteous. So, because the Lord said, serve Him, and He will grant you immunity from death and everlasting life. So, and one key thing, like I said, the name of this section of Book of Judges, chapter 2, is from 11 on down, is Israel serves Baal. And that's one of the things that got us in trouble with YAHAWASHI. And that's why he ran down us, was hot with us, and and gave us into the hands of the spoilers. And the spoilers are the other nations. Okay? And it is a distinct discernment and then a difference between nations. Okay? And like I said, we are under the worst captivity ever. I just had another thing that's popped in my mind. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I want to read this one. This just jumped out. Right, it says, Isaiah chapter 52, verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garment, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come unto thee the uncircumcised and the unclean. Those are the other nations. The Lord is not going to put us in their hands anymore. They are no more going to come upon us. So that's what's happening right now. A reckoning is happening. All right. Awakening is happening. This is what we learned. All the things we did wrong by by learning how to navigate through this book, precept upon precept, line upon line. Through that precept, we get that understanding, and we've been taught how to deal with the precepts. All right, because we are, to get a new thing going on. We awoke, but it's awake, rise. Come here, Shala. Come after your heritage. Come after your power. Awake, put on that strength of Zion. Put on that beautiful garment. These scriptures is our beautiful garments. Our nationality, our heritage, understanding who we are, why we are in the situation we are in. And that brings you back to just this part right here. I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna start back up at 11. It says Judges chapter 2 verse 11. All right, and the children of Israel did evil in the sight of YAHAWASHI and served Baalim. See, a deity. I was just looking at certain pictures of Baal right now. The time is 11:12 p.m. December 11th, 2022. The year to turn up, man. And things have turned up quite well. The year's not up. It's just a few more weeks in. And anything can happen. Anything can happen before 2023 hit, right? And we're going by their calendar, right? The new year is about to come in. But YAHAWASHI is every day. How it is for YAHAWASHI, that's how it is, really. That's the perfect way. But being under the jurisdiction of this damn devil, this is his calendar. This is his way. And it's disgusting. It's very disgusting. How we, from disobeying YAHAWASHI by serving other God. Because the God that's the ruler of this world is Esau. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? You can't hide, Esau. Because we detected you through the scriptures. Once we found out our mistakes, now we could navigate on how not to make these mistakes again, and to maneuver through your system, which is the pit, which is the trap. These are the names that our people, as Negroes, Hispanics, and Arab Americans, right? What they call it? We're going to the trap. We're in a trap, and this literally is a trap. So, we have learned to navigate through the valley of the shadow of death. Through learning our nationality, learning our scriptures, paying attention to what YAHAWASHI want us to do. His will. Because if we follow our own vain way, we're going to fucking die here, man. You understand? We ain't going to fucking make it. Alright, so that's what happened. So the children of Israel, right? Judges chapter. Oh, and another point that I didn't get to, I want to read that part too. Because the Lord set up his prophets, his judges, all right, that we were supposed to listen to back then and now. And that's what we're learning to do now. We're listening to YAHAWASHI's judges, his prophets, the ones he put to give us the message from YAHAWASHI. That's what it's about, man. And that's how you know it's true, because as soon as some celebrity says something, all eyes on him. But the prophet's been doing this for this long. Apostle Tahar been out there for more than 36 years. With the rest of the apostles and the elders, out there time and time again. Doing the will of YAHAWASHI. So you're finished, Ashua. It doesn't matter, because the Lord said he's going to, what he said? It doesn't matter what you say, because the scriptures is speaking. He wouldn't tell, these words, this sentence, this verse wouldn't be here if it wasn't going to happen. Because the scriptures is for our learning. You know? The prophets is subject. The prophets is the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets. So they doing it, they did it then, and they doing it now. The same spirit jumped in another body. Well, I would say it was put into another body. It's doing the same thing it was doing back then. Awake, awake. Isaiah chapter 52, verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garment, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come unto thee uncircumcised and unclean. That's the other nations. The Lord is He's about to make it happen for us, man. He's about to get us away from these filthy people, man. I was just watching a video. They got frozen rats inside the supermarkets. You're dead, man. You're not gonna get fried chicken no more. These niggas about to make these damn filthy people, Esau and the gang, is about to try to feed you bug burgers and fucking rats. You need to pray. This is the last. And you know what's crazy? All the nations got their hands on us. Licking our wounds. That's the other nations, man. All right? It's crazy, man. We as a nation, we distorted, we destroyed, man. Hey, it's there, man. The evidence is clear. If you're not paying attention, then you are thinking that this society is the way to be. This system is the way to be. That means you don't want perfection, because you're doing idiocy. You're doing shit. You're doing too much, Jake. You're doing too much. All right. Isaiah 52, verse 2. Shake thyself from the dust. Arise and sit, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem, loosen thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion. That's us, man. This is the time when we gotta come back to the YAHAWASHI and listen to his men, because you're not. It's fucking possible for you not, for all the smart shit, all this fucking smart shit you say you are, but you so dumb with the truth. You mean to tell me you can't comprehend this? You don't see this? That's how you know it's a spiritual veil. The Lord has. If the Lord, only the YAHAWASHI can let you see this. Only YAHAWAH can let you see this. To see this. This is a secret. It's a secret, man. If he don't want you to see, he covers your eyes with the veil, spiritual veil. Have them demons over your spiritual eye. And when a demon moves his hand, you better hope it's not too late. You know, you got Esau running around here running amok behind the scenes, running amok. I remember saying running amok, running mad. He's a madman, and he keep distracting you with all this bullshit going on in the media. But this is where the judges of YAHAWASHI come in at, and they are telling you they playing their part for YAHAWASHI, right? And let's go back to judges, because, like I said, this is what we did wrong. We started serving other gods. Balaam is another god. Okay. All right, and it says, Judges chapter 2, verse 12. This is way back in the time of Judges. When we was good, we do it now. Can you imagine? Ephraim, with idols, let them alone. If I said that wrong, Salakia. Ephraim was always with them statues in their house. I remember when I was young, I was going to my Ephraimite brother's house and hang out, go eat in their house, playing Nintendo and all that shit, right? And there was his mother. Their mother's got all these damn statues around. I didn't understand. In my house, there was no statues. We didn't see statues in my house. My mom didn't have. My mother didn't even have a Jesus picture hanging up. She did, She didn't have none of that stuff. But when I used to go to my people's houses, we used to go play, Nintendo and all that shit. After playing a long day, playing sports, their mother cooking steak, rice and beans. And we used to go there. They had all these statues in the house. I didn't know. I didn't really understand. What the fuck is these statues? It was all, their faces was white and shit. They had the white Jesus on the wall. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was just hungry. I just knew his mother cooked some good Spanish rice and beans. I just wanted to eat. You play football. I didn't really pay attention. And then when I got older, I said, wait, this motherfucker, his mama was crazy. I had to learn the truth, You see, like, what the hell we was thinking? Like, we all the same type of people. That's why I was able to resonate with, they call them Puerto Ricans, right? I was able to resonate with them. And we the same fucking people. Why the fuck we fighting every goddamn day with each other, right? And then we just, the next day was like, never happened. It never happened. We was back playing football together, hanging out in the fucking same area. Like right back in the same location. Like this is we here together. But don't let nobody else come over there and mess with us because y'all gonna get ran down. We're gonna fight against y'all with each other. We're gonna be on the same. And it didn't matter what the hell they was, Monanos or Boricua, Dominicans. Don't come over our area and you're gonna mess with one of us. They right there. We all sticking together. From that section. You know what I mean? And that's because we was all the same. But it's still it's the same thing. It was just we was enemies to each other, and this is what Esau have done to us, man. He has divided and conquered us. But YAHAWASHI is building a bridge. How did that verse go? Salakia. I know that's Hey, Shalom. I hope our brother Zion thought that was a fight for this verse. I could not remember where it was at, but this is what's happening. On a righteous scale, the Lord is bringing back the house of David together. All right. So I was looking for it. I was trying to remember where it was at, but this is very powerful. I love this word, man. The word restoration. Okay. And this is Amos chapter 9, but starting at the 11th verse. All right. The restoration. I love that word, man. And let's look at the meaning of this word again. All right. This is a powerful verse. It's a powerful word. Very powerful. Again, restoration, return are powerful verses. Okay. You done, Joshua. I brought this out. If you're one of those men, you stand stiff, you get them crowns, and you're going to be having galaxies, man. You're going to walk on air, bro. This is what it's about, man. This ain't about fucking sitting here and fucking indulging in this stupid-ass society. Every time you ride outside, you got the fucking worst people on the fucking earth acting like they special. Looking at you, trying to look down at you, and like you ain't better than them. And they know deep inside you fucking better than them. And that's called confidence. And confidence means with faith. In who? YAHAWASHI, our power. And that's why we fucked up now as a people. Because of our disobedience. You're out of your goddamn mind. This restoration, okay?
Restoration.
Restoration. Restoration. All right, look what it means, man. I love this word. The action of returning something to the former owner. You're done. Okay? You're not the owner. If you got it and you got to return it, you never owned it. The Lord YAHAWASHI let you borrow it because of our disobedience, you dumbass. And look what you did to it. Look what you did to the earth. He let you. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Look what you did to the earth. You stupid ass twerp. So the action of returning something to the former owner, place, the planet, or condition. We're gonna return this. You're gonna clean this up. Salakia. All right. Anyway, Amos. I was trying to think of the words, how this, because it jumped in my head, and I was trying to think about how the word went, but I found it. Amos chapter 9 verse 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen. And David's kingdom has fallen from the time it was gradually falling. Now it's gradually being built back up. And close up the breach. This word was stuck out. It was the spirit, because I asked the Lord right before I said, please let me find this verse, Lord. And he kept giving me words that needed to be part of, and the breaches thereof. All right, he gave me that. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up the ruin. That means we're ruined, and I will build it as in the days of old. Man, that means how ancient time, the days of old. Do you know David was a warrior? He never put his sword down. I mean, he what was that verse? The sword was clenched in his hand. He was slicing and dicing his enemies. The beloved one of YAHAWASHI. It started when he knocked the Philistine, Goliath down with that stone, bust him upside his head, all the way up to when the 40 years after Solomon had it for 40 years, he was chilling, no issues. All right. Let me read on. Look what this says. It says, verse 12, that they may possess the remnant of Edom. That's the elites. All right. And all the heathens which are called by thy name. Say the Lord YAHAWASHI that doeth this. The Lord doeth this. Just like the Lord put us, like we was going over this, the Lord put us in this situation. He's the only one who can get us out. Which is so powerful, man. This is a powerful thing, man. This is epic, man. Because I was just watching something. They said that Floyd Mayweather had got a beard transplant, which I didn't, then when I looked at him, I said, damn, he never had no hair in his face. Like, it was like spots. So he went and got a full beard. That's what proves that a man wants to have, that's a warrior. A superhero has a full beard, man. And an afro. I'm telling you. That's why they didn't want no Jake men, having no beards. Oh, go shave it off and have a clean face if you want the job. If you want the job, you gotta shave. Well, keep your stupid job and give us back the kingdom. We want the kingdom. Stupid ass. Alright. And it says, Judges chapter 2, verse 12. Yeah, so we coming back together. Back what I was saying. I remember hanging out with my Boricua friends when I was young. We was out in the streets. Some of us doing dumb shit. You know, when we start traveling outside our sector, should I say our block, right? We started going other places, you know, meeting other, you know, getting caught up in the wrong shit. It happened because there's a distraction going on out there from us learning the truth. So we're being distracted, so we want to learn this, the righteousness. So that's what's happening, man. And that's what I'm sticking with that. I truly believe that now. Because evidence is out now. So that those that don't want to pay attention because they like how this world is, and they don't want to be good. They want to be able to fuck other niggas' wives. They want to get into all types of mischief. So fuck this place. And fuck the people that want to not do right. All right. Trust me, I just found out when I was coming back from you know, today is still Sunday. I got back home like earlier, and I was at an individual house after I left the brothers, and I'm like, wow. And you start hearing bad shit. Like it's still bad shit going on. I mean, like, you too old to be doing stupid shit. And I'm just looking like, damn, I just want to go to sleep. So I can get up in the morning and get the hell back on the road. So, you know, now I'm back. I'm home. You know, I was just meditating. I went to sleep, woke up, and this verse stuck out to me, which is very spiritual. Based upon our disobedience of serving other gods and not doing not being obedient to YAHAWASHI, and we got caught up in a whole lot of madness. Salakia. All right, we're gonna have to end this video because we went a little too far. All right, so let's get Judges chapter 2, verse 12. And they forsake the Lord YAHAWASHI, their power of their fathers, which brought them out of the land of Egypt, and follow other gods, of the people that were round about them. See, the gods of the other people that were round about us, and bow themselves unto them, and provoke the Lord YAHAWASHI to anger. See, that's and they forsake the Lord YAHAWASHI and serve Baal and Ashtaroth. And the anger of the Lord YAHAWASHI was hot against Israel, and he delivered them into the hands of the spoiler. See, the spoiler hand we in now is Esau, bro. And he is the spoiler. That's another verse I wanted, but yeah, I'm gonna end it with that one. I'm gonna see if I can find that one. That spoiled them and sold them into the hands of their enemies. That's how you know the other nations is our enemies, regardless, round about them. So they could not any longer stand before their enemies. We could not, man. And our enemies fucked us up, and they still jacking us up to this day, bro. Alright? There's a part in here that I want to see. Okay, I know it. There you go. Alright, and it said, verse 15, whithersoever they went out, the hand of the Lord was against them. See, the Lord against us was against them for evil, as the Lord YAHAWASHI had said, and as the Lord YAHAWASHI had sworn unto them, and they were greatly distressed. We learning this, you know, after we learn this, but whoa, man, we got it. That's what we got. I was just watching a brother, gotta always pray. What did he say? He said something. What was it? He said, let me see something. I want to see his title. What he said. He said something. It was a way he said it, which is just sticking out right now. Shalakia. There's a lot going on. You know, in the YouTube world, a lot of distractions. Yeah, PSA, public servant announcement. Pray. We gotta pray, man. You know, pray, because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need mercy. We're gonna need miracles, man. Or to get out this last hands of the spoiler, or to get out this people's hands. We're gonna need some serious prayers, man. And that's where our prophets come in, and we have to listen to our prophets. The apostles of Great Millstone are the #1 prophets on the earth. We have to listen to them. Sorry to tell you. All right, Judges chapter. This is what this book of Judges was about. Us follow every time we go off. The Lord sent judges to get us out of the situation, and we don't listen. And we have to listen now. This is our job. This is how we become prophets. And I brought Zion, one of them great men. All right, Judges chapter 2, verse 15. Wheresoever they went out, the hand of the Lord was against them for evil, as the Lord YAHAWASHI has said, as the Lord YAHAWASHI has sworn unto them. And they were greatly distressed. Nevertheless, the Lord raised up judges, which delivered them out of the hands of those that spoiled them. So the Lord is going to do this. Not, we got to go join hand in hand and walk down and march to the kingdom. We can do it. No. You're not going to be able to get out of there. It said the Lord, nevertheless, the Lord raised up judges, which delivered them out of the hands of those that spoiled them. Okay? And let's read on. Verse 17. And yet they were not hearkened unto their judges, but they went in whoring after other gods, and bowed themselves unto them, and turned quickly out of the way which their fathers walked in, obeying the commandment of the Lord YAHAWASHI, but they did not so. See? I'm telling you, man, it's about obeying YAHAWASHI. It's about obeying YAHAWASHI. So, Salakia. It's a lot of accounts I was going to read, but once we do the right thing, man, we always come out on top. So that PSA, public service announcement, pray. So pray that the Lord protect you in these days that's coming, and you gotta do the right thing, man. Lead by example. Fuck that, y'all. Be the best. Because if you start having emotion for these people, man, you're gonna fucking fail. This ain't the time to be emotional either. Judge, rebuke, rebuke before. Fuck these people, man. Because they're gonna lead you down right down to the lake of fire. Yeah, the lake of fire, which is the missiles, man. Yeah, Salakia. Yeah. That was just a quick one. I mean, that verse just stuck out, so yeah. So all praise and honor, glory to Yahweh Shemel Shah, Bashim Rakadash, the Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah, for the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.